Hi. How is everybody today? I see ER and Guy and Blaze and Scoobs and Josie, and that's okay. I'm good with it being a little smaller tonight. Uh-huh, Guy. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I see you. I see you. Um I know some of you were really looking forward to Process of Elimination tonight. Honestly, I thought about doing it and then realized that I was going to read for 3 hours, and I was just like, I could read and solve puzzles for 3 hours. Um, so I was just like, okay, I'm not doing this. Anywho, let's go solve puzzles. Yay, puzzles. So this time we were going in to betray Alice. That is where we left off last time, was we needed to go back and betray Alice. So let's see how this goes. Let's skip through some text that we've already seen. As Fi and I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running toward the projection, shoving and pushing to get closer.
Well, you chose what I wanted you to choose. I guess I should say thanks.
Now, does anybody remember what Alice chose last time? Sorry for leaving randomly. You went to play Overwatch with some friends. You're fine. Don't need to apologize to me. Never, ever. You're fine. Betray, yeah. Guys, the last time Alice chose betray. Good. Remember that. Alice chose betray.
So, thanks.
Well, Fi's happy with us. Oh, come on. You don't need to do that. I just made the obvious choice.
Obvious?
You were watching the VOD earlier today? Fantastic. Well, I'm sure Alice chose betray. That meant we pretty much had to choose betray, right?
How do you know what she's going to choose?
I guess you could say I just know. That's interesting.
Are you making fun of me?
Maybe. You weren't able to make it to that Zero Escape stream or the Ultra Despair Girl stream. True, Guy.
Yo, what's up?
Siggy! Fido! I will make fun of that for the rest of the game.
Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
Let's go. We'll find out if you made the right choice.
Alright. Listen, the fact that's one of the consistents across all timelines is that he does that. So I will mock it.
Looks like you're all here. Finally, let's get ready.
Yep. Results! Alola, Lily. Hi, how are you?
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
No, what the heck? Not so good. I'm sorry, Lily. What?
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
Is Ace Attorney another visual novel? Nah, yeah, kinda. It's another one like this where it has visual novel elements and puzzles to solve and all sorts of other stuff. Honestly, I haven't played the Ace Attorney ones yet. Like, well, I've played Ace Attorney. I think a lot of people have. I'm very excited for the Edgeworth Investigations that comes out in literally a week. It slipped to tell you yesterday, Lily Toast helps with the stomach. Yeah, I did write about the brat diet. Bananas, rice, applesauce, and toast. And Gatorade. Specifically, I find that lemon lime is the best Gatorade because it's actually the easiest on the stomach of all the flavors. Hey, Alice! Fluff! Hello, Fluffy. Phoenix Wright is in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. True. What the hell is this?
What?
You chose Betray last time. Last time? So I chose Betray too. No. Why?
Wait a minute. Last time? What on earth are you talking about?
Can you tell me one thing?
What?
When exactly did you press the button?
5 minutes before the deadline.
That means she pushed the button a full 5 minutes before we did.
There's that announcement, right? I pressed it right after that. Why?
What? No, that can't. What was going on? When Fi and I chose Ally, Alice picked Betray.
I just made the most rational choice. The best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose Betray. Anyone who thinks otherwise is, well, an idiot.
But this time I chose Betray, and her vote changed to Ally. Why? What was different? Had history somehow changed because of my choice? No, that was insane. If Alice had somehow known that I had chosen Betray and chosen Ally in response, at least that would have followed the principle of cause and effect. But what had just happened was something entirely different. Would Alice be calling herself an idiot then? There was no way Alice could have known what we would choose when she made her decision. Besides, if she had known we intended to betray her, there's no way she would have chosen Ally. In other words, she must have made her decision without any knowledge of ours. Let's say we're talking about a game of rock, paper, scissors. I throw out a rock. Right after that, Alice throws down paper. Obviously, I lose. So I go back in time and decide to whip out the scissors this time. This time Alice chooses rock. I lose again. But that's fine, because it still makes sense. My actions in the past caused Alice's actions in the future. Easy. But what had just happened in the AB game wasn't like that. Let's go back to that innocent game of rock, paper, scissors. Vice is helping and you're still fighting. Oh, I hope you start feeling better soon, Lily. This time, Alice is the one who threw out her hand first. But in this situation, there's no way for me to know what it is. So I decide to go with rock. Now Alice's choice is revealed. Turns out she went with paper. Damn it. I lose and I'm pissed off. So once again I go back in time to try and change history and erase my loss. What will I choose this time? That's not even a question. Scissors, obviously. After all, last time Alice went with paper. Here's the important part. When I make this choice, Alice has already made her choice. Sure of my victory, I throw out a pair of scissors. But what the hell? My rage would be white hot. How could this have happened? Why? Alice's hand had been paper before. How did it change to rock? Obviously, there's no cause and effect here, since Alice's choice was in the past and mine in the future. How could that even happen? How could the future influence the past? But it wasn't theoretical now. This had actually happened. What the hell was going on? No, wait. Wait, 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 wait. Why the fuck was I talking so casually about going back in time? That kind of stuff doesn't happen in real life. Right, of course. Time travel is impossible. There's absolutely, positively no way to travel through time. But if that was true...
The best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose betray. Anyone who thinks otherwise is, well, an idiot.
Hey, did you have a stroke or something?
Oh. Sorry.
Besides, why do I have to answer your questions? I should be the one yelling at you.
Fair enough.
Because of you two, I've only got one BP left.
Yeah, you're right.
You're right! What in God's name is wrong with you?
A lot. I'm sorry. Really, I seriously feel terrible about this.
Forget it. I'm never going to trust you or Phi again. You'll pay for this.
Alice stormed off. She threw one last hurt, scornful look over her shoulder as she left, and it stabbed me right through the heart. One of the other teams seemed to be dealing with a similar issue.
I really don't know what I can say. We had no idea you would choose Ally.
No way I'd choose Betray. I'm with Clover on the other side.
What? What do you mean?
Do you have an interest in Clover?
What? No, that's not... No.
What is it then?
Well,
You'd have to be crazy to pick Ally. The only way it'd make any sense to do that is if you really, really trusted the other person.
so you're saying you don't trust me then?
Duh! Are you senile?
She's not a kid, Cryo. The only kid is Quark.
Why the hell would I trust some old geezer I just met a few hours ago?
Ah, I see. Say no more. Didn't think it'd hurt this much.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean? You're starting to get kind of creepy.
Creepy, huh? I understand. I guess I just haven't had enough time to earn your trust.
Yeah, but she's still like 21. Have you never heard of a sugar baby before?
I suppose you could say that. I just didn't really expect you to be so nice about it.
Well, looks like those guys managed to get through this all right. Figure that means the fault here's gotta be mine.
Huh?
Please. I actually really like sugar babies. That's a very tasty candy.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Don't worry about it. We only did what anybody else would do. Right, Mr. Dio?
Yeah, exactly.
Dio, Quark, and Luna, on the other hand, seem to have resolved things amicably by all choosing Ally. No doubt, we were all wishing we'd done the same. But why had Dio sounded so awkward? What had happened in the AB room? You know, that's fair. That is fair. The sugar daddies are definitely better than the sugar babies, but I still like both candies. Thank you. I don't even know if I could have them anymore. Are they peanut butter? I can't even remember. What had happened in the AB room? Only Dio and Quark knew for sure. Is it caramel?
Zero, when does the next round start?
Honestly, I haven't even seen them on a shelf in that long.
What makes you think we'll be having another round?
Well,
Here we go. We can skip some of this. More door game. Indeed, wing it. Skippy, 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 skippy. So much text getting skipped. Well, I mean, you gotta remember that for
What are you doing here?
everybody, this is the first time down this timeline. Still mad, huh?
Obviously.
Oh, come on now. You don't have to get your panties in a bunch.
That's easy for you to say, Dio.
Because there's different text here, Fluffy.
You're sitting pretty at 5 BP. Tenmyoji and I only have 1. You do understand what that means, don't you?
That's no reason to take your anger out on people. You won't get your BP back by being a jerk to him.
Oh yeah, wing it.
What's this? You're gonna take his side? I thought you, of all people, would agree with me.
I do.
No, you don't. You don't get it. Why would you care? You've got what, maybe 5 years left, maybe less? I'm not like you. I'm still young. I want to live a long life. There's so many things I still want to do.
Like what?
Well,
There we go. Skippy, skippy. Hello, Alex. Your boss made you come to work sick today, and when you coughed in front of them, they dismissed it as seasonal allergies, but at least your manager was convinced enough to let you leave. Well, I mean, that's pretty nice. How old is Tenmyoji? Blaze, can you get me a number check on Tenmyoji's age, please? We found the number 3 bomb. We remember that we had a premonition of this. We go on and on and on about the bomb. Do. The music changing amuses me. We skip all of this text because we've already seen it and read it. Yes, so this time we found a number 3 bomb. We don't know anything about any others. The number 3 bomb is in the crew quarters. Okay, we're actually getting, I think we get a choice here. So, I'll put up a poll.
5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Hey, the doors are open.
We need to figure.
Pay attention. I'm only saying this once.
Okay.
Just like the last time, we've got 3 possible
3 combinations. Except we only have 2. So I gotta figure out what our 2 choices are, and then I'll put the poll up. Fi quickly laid out our choices. Option A, Luna and I pair up with Clover and go through the green door. Option B, Luna and I pair up with Fi and go through the red door. So I think it's green or red we get the choices of. Option C, Luna and I pair up with Alice. Yeah, so we get the green or the red door. Here we go. We'll start a poll. Green or red. Here we go.
3 minutes.
Okay. How do we want to do this?
well, you decided the first time, right?
Yeah.
Then can I decide this time?
Why you?
I think I deserve it. I only have 1 BP left. Doesn't it seem like the fair thing is to let the person who's at the greatest disadvantage choose? Wouldn't you agree?
That means you should get to choose too. I mean, you've only got 1 BP, right?
You've got a point. But how about we listen to what Alice wants first? So tell us, which door and which people do you want?
Blaze, the only reason I'm asking you to be the age checker is because you're the only one that I know for sure has played this game.
The green door. And I want to go with Kay and Quark.
I see.
Hmm.
Option B, then. That means Tenmyoji and Dio will go with Clover through the blue door. Is that all right with you, Tenmyoji?
Yeah, sure. I don't mind.
Why? If we go through there together, that means you'll be playing against me in the next AB game. Are you really, really sure?
Getting of death. Hello.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Matter of fact, that's why I want to go with you. You said you didn't trust me, right? Well, I'd like to change your mind. I figure this will give me the chance. I've been wanting to pair up with Alice, too. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Oh, and that is?
Kitten of Death, right above you, Lily. They've been here for a while now. Phantom King, hello.
We'll get to that later.
Anyway, Alice's first choice would be option B then?
Yes, I guess.
What about the rest of you? Is that okay too?
I thought about it for a moment. If I went with option B, then Luna and I would go through the red door with Phi. As far as how I felt about that... Alright, are we going through the red door or are we going through the green door? Let me end this poll. Survey says we want to go through the green door. No. That's not okay.
Why not?
Because.
Oh no, this is bad. Which door do you want then? The only other choices are A and C.
I thought about it again. If I went with A, then Luna and I would end up paired with Clover, and we'd go through the green door. On the other hand, if I chose C, we'd be going through the blue door with Alice. So which one did I want? I decided to go with green. I want option A. We'll take Clover and go through the green door.
What gives you the power to just decide that?
That's fine by me. Like I said before, there's something I want to talk to Alice about.
Are you going to tell me what this thing is?
That'll have to wait. Talk to me again on the other side.
Ugh! Now I'm curious.
So you're fine with this, Alice? With option A, I mean?
Do whatever you want. I don't care.
Are there any other objections? Okay, that's it then. Let's go, everybody.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
You're under a lot of medicine, and this is not one of those streams just going to smile and nods. I'm so confused, Lily. The thing is, how does Alice trust the gold rings? What? Gold ring? What? Oh.
9, 8.
Maybe she doesn't.
7.
Maybe that's part of the point. We nodded quickly to one another and split up. Tenmyoji, Dio, and Alice headed toward the red door, while Kay, Quark, and Phi made their way toward the blue one. The gaping maw of the green door bounced in front of me as Clover, Luna, and I ran toward it.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Huh? Is this a dead end? All 3 doors seem to be locked.
Yeah.
There's some kind of device over here. I wonder what it is. It looks like the thing next to the number 9 door.
So I'm peeping the baby monitor because I just saw movement out of the corner of my eye. And my one son just pulled the blanket off of my other son. And now it's just like covering just his head. And I think it's really funny. Yes, we're gonna get more time with Luna and then more time with Luna because we are a pair with her this time, Cryo. It was very cute. The other one's like dead ass asleep. I'm just glad they're, you know, doing their thing. Clover, try pulling that lever.
Why do I have to do it?
It might be dangerous. I was hoping you could just wrap your hands around it and give it a good jerk. It is kind of big, but I'm sure you can handle it. Just be gentle. Blech.
This doesn't seem like appropriate workplace behavior. You're kind of grossing me out.
I know you probably still think of yourself as just a girl, but you have to become a woman some-
You're not making it any better. Why don't you do it?
If you can't take it, then maybe Luna can. Have you done this before? You just start at the base and work your way up? Then give it a good tug once you get to the top.
What? What is wrong with you? If you're so desperate to give that lever a good time, why don't you do it yourself? Just leave me and Luna out of your sick fantasies, you creep.
Huh. Fine. But I won't like it. I sighed heavily and flipped the switch with as much languid disdain as I could manage. Fantastic.
Oh. One of the doors opened. Yeah, just the one on the left.
I wonder where we're going.
We might as well go through it.
Maybe we should try flipping it one more time, though. I think you could actually manage it with just one hand, Clover. Just do it, real fast. It'll only take a second. Just up and down once.
Ugh, you are disgusting.
Blah. Ooh. Yet another good room. I was wondering where we were going. Huh.
So this is the archives. That's what it said on the door after all, but... Yeah, I didn't really expect it to be so... archivy. All these books and stuff everywhere.
Maybe we can find some clues here.
I agree.
Alright, let's split up and have a look around. Alonzi. Seek a way out. I think Terra Terra was tame compared to that one. At least it's not all the time with Sigma. Looks like the books are in Latin. Can you read it? No, I'm sorry. You, don't need to apologize for that. What about you, Clover? Of course not. Let's see. One of these things is not like the others. You're right, it's a different color. Let's have a look. No, I actually need that, thank you. This book's different too. More different book. Go up. A0502. Hold on. What's this? Looks like some kind of chart. It says management number. What do you think it means? Pretty much the only thing anyone's gonna manage in this room is books. It's got the letters A, B, C, and D, and the numbers 1 through 8 running vertically. Maybe it's referring to the bookshelves. Indeed, bookshelves. I'm just gonna kind of like... let's see. This one's A, this one's B, this one's C, and this one's D. So, with that... A, B, we wanted this one, I believe. C. C. Where was it? There we go. C and D. Is that not right? Is it like a different spot? Oh, yeah, I suppose it's a different spot. It's on the 1, 2, 3. What? D0703. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, no, that was the right spot for this one. We'll have to just check all of them. C518. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just double checking here, because I think something was supposed to happen. B630. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, that's right. A52. I think that's right too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, I guess that's right. Okay, I guess that's all that is. I don't know. There we go. We'll take this. Oh, it's the die puzzle. The ink. The music box. The notebook paper. I believe there's stuff on top. Yep, the green die. Thank you. Open that to get the red. Take this. Take the weight. Okay, let's combine a few things. You blame Wing It. It was a mistake to agree with him. Well then... Oh well. I was gonna say he still has a chance with Alice, but that was thrown out the window also in this timeline. Combine this with the ink. Standard music box puzzle. Combine this with the cylinder. Roll it across the paper. If you put things on both sides, you can compare them, but do we actually have anything to weigh? Well, the scale had a die and a weight when we found it. We've got 3 dice. I think we should be able to figure out what they weigh using this weight. Okay, we're gonna find out how much these weigh. So the red one and the 50. Okay, so I can trash this page now. Let me grab my pen so we can doodle. Just blended your family's pet crab and served it to him and his family in a crab dip. Life is wonderful right now. Christina, that's a tad creepy. Okay, so the red is 50. The blue is heavier. So the blue, the red, and the 50 maybe? Still heavier. Blue, red. I'm sorry, red, green, 50. That's heavier now. Let me see. Red is 50. What's green? Green is heavier than red. So... red and 50 and green. Ah, so green is 100. Back. And then... I'm gonna assume that's gonna... Yeah, okay. Blue is 150. Perfect. I don't think the scale is gonna unlock a box when we fulfill a certain condition or something. It certainly doesn't look that way. I think all we're supposed to do is weigh things. Throwing shiz at the wall works, you guess. What do you mean? Okay, actually, hold on. That's blue plus green times red. So... 50 times 100 is 500 plus 150 is 650? That doesn't sound right. No, that's 5,000, isn't it? So, screw me, because I can't math for shit. 50 times 100 is 5,000. Plus 150 is 5150. Perfect. 51. There we go. Unlocked. Good job. Let's open it. Oh, I wonder if this is somebody's diary. Sounds like fun. We need to grab... Wonder what kind of book it is. Let's open it up. I can't read it. I think this is Latin. Looks that way. Well, it's not a total loss. There's a bookmark at least. Maybe we should take that. Alright, let's look at the archives that we got. Right, so this is obviously a dice pattern thingy. Mystery schema. We found that earlier. The note about IG was earlier on. The bookmark. Here we go. Interesting. Red, blue, green, and another red. I wonder what those are for. Fact. Books written in Latin. You're impressed? You're more of... What? A BG fashion and skill nut? Hi? I'm confused. I'm sorry. Fluff has to go now. Bye, Fluffy. Books written in Latin. Books written in Latin. Oh, wait a minute. I know what I did wrong. I'm stupid. This one doesn't tell me where this one goes. It tells me where the other book goes. I knew I did something wrong here. Well, yeah, I play Baldur's Gate. Not on channel, but I'm currently playing it. Like... Time to take all the stars. Yeah, because Fluffy's leaving. But I guess I don't understand why. And lion goes in the D. Okay, so this one goes in D. Hold on. Memo. Trash, yes. Okay. To the sun goes in C. Doodle doodle. Spent all day with modding in that game. I haven't finished it for the first time yet. So I bought it to play with a friend of mine, and then he and I were not actually like able to play it at the time. So I've kind of like been waiting. To the sun is insane. Now that I can remember that. Too many things going on in my head. Is in C. Yes, I am using a drawing tablet for my notes. The stairway is in B. B. You can't wait. There's another new update coming out. Interesting. And then go up is an A. Fantastic. So that'll leave the other one in D. I don't even care. So, to the sun is in C. They're adding true mod making and mod managing. Ooh. To the sun. Right? That's what I said? Is in C. Okay. Here we go. Put that there. And then the stairway is in B. Hopefully they might get a Steam Workshop page. That would be cool. I mean, I mod the heck out of Stardew, if that counts. Go up is in A, which means this one is in D. That's why I did wrong. There we go. What was that? I think it came from the other side of the wall. No, that wasn't the wall. I think it came from the bookshelf. What's happening? It sunk. I guess it was one of those trick bookshelves, where if you put the right thing in the right place, it does stuff. It's like a staircase. Well, if they were nice enough to give us stairs, I guess we should climb on them. I mean, the books did say climb up the staircase and go to the lion, so... The top is a lot more narrow than I thought. Should I go? Well, with a big skirt like that, it might get kind of dangerous. Oh, if I just hike it up, I think I should be... And, I think there's somebody down on all fours trying not to look like he's staring up toward the bookshelf. Sigma? What are you doing? I, lost a contact. You don't wear any. Ow! You climb. Okay. A doll. Okay, that's the only thing that's up here. Guess I might as well take it. Huh. Can't really go any further. This is a dead end. Are you done yet? Was anything up there? Yeah, I'm headed back down now. So, did you find anything? No puzzles or anything like that. Just the stuffed animal? Yeah. It's a funny looking dog. Dog? I'm pretty sure that's a lion. This is a lion? What's he eating? Waits for chat. Y'all should know what he's eating by now. It doesn't really look like one. Nah, it's a lion. What the dog doing? Oh, hold on. There's a zipper on its back. Let's see what's inside. Yay, the memory card. Here we go. Alright, we got this blue memory card, and there's a blue slot in the stand. Let's see what happens when I put it in then. Oh, okay. Wonder what this puzzle is. There's only one way to find out. Fantastic. And then what was it? Blue, green, blue, green. Do 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 do. That's one answer. You thought it was disturbing as a lion doll. Here's answer 1. The other one will take a bit more. Moon, sun, star. Fantastic. Password to the safe. Let's go get the other one. But before we do that, we know that we have it in the archive. File. Okay. I should probably make a memo about this. Okay. And it is... Let's see. 6, 5, 2, 4, 1, 3. Perfect. This one will be much harder. Not too terrible, I suppose. Okay. The top one is 6. This one's probably going to be the easiest to do that with. The one next to it is a 5. And then a 2 and a 4. This one might be the easiest for doing a 2, huh? No. Alright, here we go. 2. I know it's a little bit weird the way that it's got to be done too. I remember it being like something very specific. All right, a 4, and then a 1. Grab this one for the 4. 2. And then the 1. And then the 3. Except, now I gotta go in the archive and check on, like, a couple of them. I think it's specifically, like, the 2 and the 3. So, we have it so that the puzzle is at this angle. Right? And the 5 can't really be changed, but the 6 has to be in dots that go like this. And then the 4 is fine. But then the 2, if I turn that, it's this corner and that corner. And then the 3 is from the top right to the bottom left. Okay. So we gotta fix those ones. I remember this being really specific. Alright, so the 6 is correct. The 2 is also correct. The 3 also looks like it should be. Do I have to do it in the color order? Was that a thing? It might be. Which would mean that I gotta swap these. Do 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 do. There it is. Fantastic. I forgot I still had to do it in the colors. Hello, Cloth. How are you tonight? Take the second password. I'm doing pretty alright. Do 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 do. No 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 no. Where's the safe? There's the safe. Hello, safe. So what was it? Like sun, star, sun, moon, I think? No, I suck. That's fine. Moon, sun, star. Fantastic. Moon, sun, star. First one, get my little gold file. Go for the second one. Sun, star, star. I mean, I'm doing puzzles. Y'all know Neko's happiest when she's doing puzzles. So, what have we got this time? First, a map. Says floor B, just like it has every other time we found the map. There's more stuff in here. Oh, I know what those are. The key cards for the ambidex room. So, what's next? A piece of paper. It has something written on it. Here are some more AB game rules for you. Not voting is not an option. If both parties refuse to vote, then everybody gets penalized. In other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote. In other words, we can't all abstain. We have to vote. Anyway, what else is there in the safe? Only one thing. A key. Is this the exit key? Looks like it. We can open the door. Fantastic. Let's go. Guys ready? I'm gonna open the door. Go ahead. I'm all set. Then here we go. 3, 2, 1. We did it! Boom, boom, bum, 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 bum. Clough's enjoying being here? Well, good.
Is this another warehouse? It looks like it.
Just like the one on floor A.
There's graffiti on the wall here too. It's something different though.
Memento mori, if the 9th lion ate the sun.
Did they make a mistake? That isn't how you spell it. They added that E to 9th, but why?
Yeah. That is weird.
What does it mean?
Well, I think memento mori is Latin for something like remember death or don't forget your mortality. That other part, I mean, I assume it's just what it says on the tin.
A conditional relating to whether or not a lion has eaten the sun?
Yeah.
But what on earth does that mean?
I don't know.
It just seems like gibberish.
Agreed. Whatever it means is beyond me. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze and it's probably gonna be more than once, so if I have another line come up, oh.
Look at that door over there. Doesn't it look just like the one on the other floor? Yeah, but there isn't anything written on this one.
Yeah, there's a big number 9 on the other door. I guess that means this door isn't important.
I don't see anything that looks like it might open it either.
Yep. Nothing. Not opening.
Of course it isn't. I mean, look at this thing. It's solid steel.
Well, how do you open it then?
From the other side, maybe?
The other side.
Hey, what's the deal with those doors over there? The ones that are glowing white. Do you think they could be chromatic doors? There are 3 of them.
Yeah, I think you're right. See, they've got those little boxes. These must be the next set of chromatic doors we're supposed to go through.
But they're all the same color. Well, for all the other doors, we had to add colors together to make another color. In this case, we probably just have to make white instead.
Suddenly, the voice of the announcer echoed through the warehouse.
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
What? How the hell did that happen?
Someone on one of the other teams must have opened one. All they'd need is one of the moon keys.
Why would they do that without waiting for the rest of us?
We can ask them when we get there. Come on.
We running. We leapt out of the magenta door and into the warehouse. There stood Tenmyoji, Dio, and Alice. Hey! What the hell is this? Why'd you open one of the AB rooms before the rest of us got back?
Alice and I haven't done anything.
Dio apparently felt he didn't need to wait.
You got a problem?
Yes! Yes, I do have a problem.
Why? I don't remember saying anything about waiting until everyone got back to open the AB rooms.
Are you kidding me? We didn't talk about it because we thought it was common sense.
Sigma's right. We were able to get back quickly, but the others could still be stuck somewhere.
No sooner were the words out of her mouth.
Oh, thank goodness. You're all here.
Did something happen?
Yes, it's Quark, you see. He
What? What happened to Quark?
collapsed. It happened so suddenly. We were just searching our room.
What?
Please, you must hurry to the infirmary. This condition could change at any moment. You should go.
Oh no.
Oh, Tenmyoji shoved Kay aside and leapt through the yellow door. Is this the same? No, it's not. The rest of us exchanged a few startled looks, then ran after him.
Quark, come on, kid. Get a hold of yourself.
Tenmyoji grabbed Quark's shoulders and began to shake him desperately. It was Clover. Oh, here we go. Skippy text. We saw this already. He's got Radical 6. In the archives. No, that was just piles and piles of books and papers. Nothing even remotely like medicine there.
What about you? Was there any medicine in your room?
I'm terribly sorry. There was nothing of the sort in the garden. Plenty of vegetation, but unfortunately, no medicine.
Oh God. Then he's going to... Oh God, no.
Look, just to be sure. Where did the three of you go?
The pantry. There was tons of food everywhere, but Excelivir? Nothing.
Call you crazy, but this is what we do? What? Tenmyoji slumped to the ground. For a moment, there was silence.
Quark?
Quark! Oh, thank God. You're awake.
Get away from me!
Oh, here we go with this again. We can skip that. Hello, Kirby! Quark's on a rampage again, trying to escape his body. For lack of a better term, there goes Alice. We're running after Alice now. Run after Alice. Running after Alice. No one here, huh? Damn, where did she go? No point in complaining. I just needed to look somewhere else. I turned and headed towards the exit. Give me 1 minute, chat. The goose is a private avatar for my husband, the Cryo Goose. We have all sorts of Danganronpa avatars. You can check them out on here. XTENSION. Go. Yeah, only one person gets the goose. Thank you. I saw it was an EMBT just subscribed. Thank you so much. Let me double check that. I probably said that wrong. Yeah, EMBT, thank you so much for subscribing. Appreciate you lots. I just had my toddler come in and ask me to change his diaper, which I'm pretty proud of him for doing that. So, we bring a file of Alexandra in this time. What? Cryo, that makes 0 sense. You have no idea what this channel is? Well, hi, I'm Neko. I like doing puzzle games. This is Virtue's Last Reward. You're staying? Well, fantastic. We're a little bit, you know, unhinged here, but We do have a lot of fun. I like to do a lot of like mystery visual novels, puzzle stuff, all the good stuff. So this is the pantry, huh? Alice, Tenmyoji, and Dio searched this room. They did. We do all sorts of stuff. Tomorrow night's Danganronpa. Tonight's Zero's Escape Virtue's Last Reward. I'm planning for a big event for the release of Brain, please. The Edgeworth Investigation series, which is coming out next week. The Antidote. Okay, Cryo, how are we going to bring the Antidote across timelines? That makes little to no sense. The timelines are separate. We've already searched this room in another timeline. Damn. Nothing here either. We need to find her quick or she's gonna do something bad. If she loses it like Quark did and no one's around to stop her. Shit. I need to hurry. I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna have to take a quick break. I'm sorry. Okay, and we're back. Yeah, but we're not physically traveling across timelines, Cryo. The little baby, hope he's all right. Aw, well, thank you. He's fine. He just is fighting sleep, honestly. 670 subs. Thank you guys so much. You always humble me with how many people come in and just drop a sub. Honestly, you make everything worth it, for real. Welcome back. Thank you. Post Pam while Neko's distracted. ER, listen. You realize that like being with Pam would just get you a drunkard wife that would throw beer mugs at you, right? Like, I understand that you're a masochist, but you really don't need to take it that far. Like death, you cannot fight sleep. It will come for you eventually. Yeah, I've actually have been talking to his pediatrician because he really just keeps fighting it. And I don't want him to, you know, have problems from it long term. Sure you will. You just want her to step on you. Basically, yeah, they're teleporting their minds, not necessarily their physical bodies. I'm very confused. I decided to try the garden where Phi, Quark, and Kay had gone after passing through their door. The first thing I noticed when I stepped inside was the smell. Plant life was everywhere, and the air was filled with the fresh scent of it growing, underlaid with the sweet, dry tones of dead leaves underfoot. While the air outside had been dry and harsh, and here it was warm and wet like a forest after a spring rain. Just like Kay said, plants and stuff everywhere. Damn. She's not here either. This is bad. We'd been searching for Alice for a while and I'd found nothing. Oh, here he is again. Hold on.
EMBT donated ARS 200 through Super Chat. This is like 20 cents, but hey, don't spend it all in one place. I like your style, your personality, I like how you are responsible with your family, enjoying this and having fun. Playing what you like.
Oh my god, I come back to this donation. Holy cow. Thank you so much. What currency is that in, if I might ask? Thank you. But you like how you're responsible. Aw, well, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. I try. You know, my kids are really everything to me. I spend all day with them, and like this is my adult time. Argentinio pesos, it's worth nothing. Like 20 cents was no joke. Well, I still appreciate it. 20 cents is more than 0 cents, and in the grand scheme of things, the fact that you decided to support my channel really means a lot to me. Okay. Hopefully we're good. He got mad that I turned off the light and wanted to turn off the light himself. Which was cute, but You're gonna donate for Pam but can't today. You're sorry. It's okay. Don't worry about donating. I mean, honestly, the fact that you guys are here every day already means so much to me. Like, y'all hang out and it's great. Can we get some hype for EMBT in the chat, please? Thank you so much. Sounds like he had a bright idea. Space Ghost, when did you slip in? Hello, hello. Ah, here it is. A non-existent color. That's pigment for your imagination. That was actually really good and on brand for tonight. You like supporting small channels, especially ones like yours. Thank you. You'll be hearing me while you keep doing college works. Fantastic. And we're here just about every night. I'm thinking about taking a few more Wednesdays off. Not in a row, but maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Sounds like... I already read that. Okay. We'd been searching for Alice for a while, and I'd found nothing. I hoped that nothing had happened to her, but... Squidward! Thanks for subscribing. Appreciate you. Do you want to just hang out, buddy? Is that what you want? You just want to sit in your chair and hang out? You know what? I'm not even going to be mad. Are you happy? You happy you win? Okay. You know what? That's all that matters. Sit in your chair. Oh, we have a little visitor again tonight. If you were at Hogwarts, you always slip. When is everybody's Hogwarts house, by the way? Do we have houses? Are you okay, buddy? Hey. Sit or go to bed. Those are your options right now. Honestly, I don't know how he does it. He's been up since like 7 a.m. I just don't know. She wants time away from me. What? Slytherin's your house? You're a Gryffindor? Okay. You're the Hogwarts house that Harry Potter picked? That's Gryffindor. I searched every corner of floor B. She was nowhere to be seen. This is pointless. I should just get back to floor A. Maybe someone else has found her. Can't stay for long. Good luck with the endings. Thank you, Evilite. Thank you. Do you want the air conditioning on, kid? Fine. Sit, please. Relax. Maybe someone else has found her. For reference, Neko is a Ravenclaw. Don't do that, bud, please. Doesn't look like anybody's here. I should have a look in the rooms. Oh my goodness!
EMBT has joined the Lolita Syndicate.
Welcome to the Syndicate! Hi! Let's get some more hypes in the chat. Thank you so much for joining. We do member streams twice a month usually. And Saturdays. We just had one. We have regular ones and we have 18+ ones, one each a month. Thank you so much for joining. Again, it means a whole lot. Welcome to the Lolita Syndicate. No, you'll be having 30 cents every Well, I appreciate it. Thank you. Alice! The first thing I saw when I stepped through the door was the blossom of red on her chest. It was almost like getting punched. I stopped short, my body refusing to move. No. Why did this happen? I forced one shaking foot forward and then the next. My legs began to wobble and I put a hand against the wall to steady myself as my heart thundered in my chest. Calm down, calm down. This looks pretty bad, but you don't actually know anything yet. Yeah, that's right. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe we can still save her. Then at last, I pressed my fingers to her neck and those hopes were dashed. No pulse. Clearly, she wasn't breathing either. Her pupils had dilated hideously, making her face seem somehow inhuman. No. Embedded in her chest was a scalpel. I was no doctor, but judging by the angle, it looked like it had pierced her heart. Had someone stabbed her? No. What if she...
We're all going to die.
I'd rather die here!
No. No. Something in my brain snapped. Zarg! Sorry, I have to bring a little bit of levity to this moment. A scream clawed its way out of my body, taking my mind with it. The last thing I felt was my body slumping to the floor as the world went dark. When I came to, I was floating in a field of nothingness. Pop, says Fluffy. Fluffy, hi, I thought you went to bed. Cryo fantastic.
The Cry Goose has joined the Lolita Syndicate. Blair.
Blair? Did you say you would be back? Oh, I thought you went to bed. Well, welcome back, Fluffy. Good to see you again. Game over. Just a straight up game over. Alright, well. I guess we have some place to go now. And that would be through the red door, wouldn't it? Looks like there's something past there, though. So, maybe we just have to come back later. Looks like it's locked. We'll try to save her. We'll try to save her. Yep, we're gonna jump. We're gonna go through the red door. Snail. Yeah, that's fine.
I don't have any problems with it.
There were no objections. Objective updated. Apparently Alice must survive.
Then we're all set. Let's go, everybody.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close. Nine, 8, 7.
We nodded quickly to one another and split up. Kay, Quark, and Alice headed for the green door, while Tenmyoji, Dio, and Clover ran toward the blue one. My feet slapped against the hard metal of the warehouse floor, and Luna, Phi, and I ran to the red chromatic door, and the next stage of the Nonary game.
2, 1, 0.
You did not expect the game to have so many different routes. You're completely lost, and you're okay with it. It's like jumping at your mom's novella in the middle. So real. I remember when I was a kid, my stepmom was watching, was it The Young and the Restless?
Chromatic doors closing.
And I remember the first time I like met the characters and stuff, and I was like, what the heck is happening? And I had to have like a zillion things explained to me. But this is the flowchart that we have for this game. So we've already been down most of these routes. We have a couple of locked things over here. We've come down this way. We got to another locked thing over here. Different endings require different keys. We're so dead in this timeline. Maybe. There's VODs for the rest of the game if you'd like to watch them, EMBT. Huh? Is this a dead end?
All 3 doors seem to be locked.
Yeah, looks like it.
Alright, I'm gonna take a minute to try and get him to go to bed again. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Oh, ER is going on and on about Pam again. Fantastic. We need a timeline where Alice survives. Yeah, Neko's distracted. Har har. Har 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 har. Yep. Alright, he should be good. I don't think he's actually gonna go to sleep, but he should be good. I wonder what this thing is.
It looks like the thing next to the number 9 door.
It's got a lever. Try pulling it, Sigma.
Why should I?
It might be dangerous. Maybe it'll trigger an explosion. Or possibly it shocks you when you pull it. Who knows?
Right. Then I have no choice. Did you really think I'd say that, you heartless monster? What hour is it for me right now? It is 11 o'clock. So he's been up since like 7 a.m. And this is his 4th night in a row doing this. So hopefully poor guy can get some sleep. I am going to be calling his doctor in the morning because this has been too many days in a row and see if we can't figure something out. But until then, he's up. Very interesting thing happening here. Yeah, indeed. There's nothing on either side, is there?
What's that supposed to mean?
Sorry for the confusion. I was talking about your breasts.
It's called dressing modestly? I'll have you know I'm a C-cup.
That's barely anything, Fi. If you're a C-cup, I'm packing 12 inches. We continued in that vein for some time until... Huh?
What?
It sounded like you two might take a while, so I pulled the lever. Is that okay?
Only the one on the left opened.
The others are still shut tight.
Well, we should get going anyway.
Aurelius! Hey! How are you tonight, friendo? Long time no see, it feels like.
Yeah.
What room is this? Luna, you swear you're not interested in Fi? Cry. You're good? How have things been? Pretty decent, pretty decent. A lot of stuff going on. If you're interested, I'll DM you about it later, but, you know, living, streaming, solving the puzzles. How are you? I mean, you said you're good. I'm about to ask you, how are you again? Are you, back now, or? Like back home, I mean? Have a safe flight and all that jazz. Good. I don't know. I've never been on like a really, really long flight. The longest flight I've been on was like 2 hours. So like long airplane rides like that make me so nervous. I don't know why. What is this place?
It looks like some kind of control room.
I can see a huge machine of some sort on the other side of this window.
The flight back was hell. Ugh. I don't know. Something about long flights like that make me just so nervous. But I'm glad you're back home safe, honestly.
Maybe a generator?
Right. Well, let's split up and look around.
We need cards with the moon on them for the next AP game, right?
Yeah. They're probably in this room somewhere.
Then let's get started.
Way back, the seat was so uncomfortable you ended up getting a bruise on your thighs. Oh my god. Ugh, I can't imagine. The last time we took an airplane, I literally paid for an upgrade on the way back to get better like leg room because the way there was so uncomfortable and it wasn't any better. The in-flight entertainment was great. Well, that's good. They also had free Wi-Fi on the flight? That's nuts. No clues. Let's see. Hey, I think you can move these. Oh, you're right. It says off and on. Off on the top and on the bottom. Good luck if you travel on some Amtrak trains. I like trains, man. I know everybody's got their things, but I like trains. A laptop. It's got something on the screen. It's the letter T. Huh. You see that thing plugged into the side of the laptop? You only been on an airplane a few times. You have a theory. What's your theory? Yeah. It looks like a memory stick. Huh? The screen changed. Do you think it's because you pulled that thing out? And the blue puzzle is literally that easy. The screen's blue now. This is the first password. We're not from the future, but from the past. What? I don't know, Cryo. I don't know what you mean. You like trains, but some Amtrak rides are just out there. So I grew up in an area where we had some Amtrak, like, fast trains. You know, like just outside of Philly. And we would pick up the train and actually right outside of Camden, New Jersey. And we'd ride into Philly for the day. And we would just take the subway, which it was an Amtrak subway. So I actually am pretty partial to Amtrak trains. A lot of my childhood was taking the train into Philly for an afternoon. Like, we would go to the Academy Music Center, which was where we saw a lot of off-Broadway shows. We would go, there was the big Wanamaker organ, and they did like a light show every year for Christmas. That was really fun. Screw New Jersey. Sorry, Aurelius. I mean, that's where I was born and raised. You think this is for the panel on the safe? I assume so. You took an Amtrak to Chicago for an Con-Alt-Delete anime convention? Okay. I'm guessing that was rough. Taking a train long distance anywhere is a lot, honestly. I'm not gonna argue with you on that. You're having a hard time of thinking of a way to explain things, but you think Alice is going to find a way to pay us back across dimensions for betraying her. Maybe. That would certainly be interesting, wouldn't it? Oh, what is this? Huh. You didn't have to read the whole thing out loud. Look, there's a hole in the middle of it. Oh, yeah. Are you thinking about putting that compass needle in the hole? Yeah. The compass isn't spread, though. I don't think you can draw a circle like that. Oh. Here we go. I just put the compass needle in here. Give a robot science and make it work a 9 to 5. Or sentience and make it work a 9 to 5. Yikes, blurb. Revenge is not bound by the laws of nature. Neither is this game. Some trips to and from Chicago weren't the best. I'm sorry. If robots gain sentience, they're going to end up working in corporate jobs and shit. Maybe. Something happened this timeline that we did before, and someone said the same thing we said in the past. Interesting. So you use the compass to make a circle. And now the circle touches specific words. Maybe those words are a clue. Let's make a memo of this. We can delete this page now. Let's pull up this pen. Where is my pen? Where is my drawing pen? Where did I stick it? Ah, there it is. In my stream deck. Fantastic. This timeline is cooking? Let me guess. You watch the Shining Time Station? What? You'll play this game on your own, to be honest? You like exploring games like this on your own sometimes. That's fair, ER. Honestly, this is such a great game. I can't blame anybody that wants to play it on their own. In fact, I encourage you to. This isn't my first or second time playing this. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, but... And this one's a different color. I think that that's important to note, is that this one is a different color than all the rest. Timeline's absolutely baking. What is this game? Aurelius, let me just put it this way. You ready to see the timeline chart? This is our timeline chart. We have a lot to do here in this game. There's 28 endings. Your knowledge is very limited about this game. Yeah, Cryo didn't really hang out with me for playing this one before. Oh, look. Lots of ons and offs, and one's a different color. So I'm going to say this one's on. So what? Like on, off, off. Okay. On, off, on. Oh. Sigma! What are you doing? Don't break it. No, it wasn't me. It just fell off. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. You're not confused at all? Fantastic. Yeah, Zero Time Dilemma has like 32 endings. We'll be doing that one too eventually. Well, it's off now, so no point crying over split lever. Bleh. Ow. I bit my tongue. No crying over split levers. Maybe we can use it somewhere else. Like where? Well that certainly looks like a wrench, doesn't it? Like an Allen key, maybe. Yeah, his name is Sigma. In fact, you were the one that made that, weren't you? You've been in for this game before. Is Cherry here? Hello, Cherry. How are you doing today? Control panel, lots of stuff. Control panel covered in stuff. Just kind of clicking. We don't have what we need for that yet. There we go. That looks like that goes there. What's this? It's got all these pipes. Look at the black and yellow lever. It says power under it. Do you think this tubing has electrical cables in it or something? You weren't paying that much That's okay. Maybe flipping these levers will let us change the amount of electrical current. What would that accomplish? I don't know. Well, I'm guessing the power lever is the source. Might as well give it a... Wait, don't get ahead of yourself. Look at the 320. Oh, the lever's missing, but we already have a replacement lever. We got it right there. Fantastic. And if I just put it here... Fantastic. Good. There we go. So what should I do with this thing? I found a manual on the floor over there. It says that this machine doesn't really use electricity in a conventional way. Those tubes are some kind of special liquid to transmit electricity. Actually, it's pretty complicated. The simple version is you can adjust the voltage by adjusting the flow of the liquid. So let's say you turn that rightmost lever all the way to the left. If you do that, then all the liquid coming from 240 will go to the left tube. Turn it all the way to the right and it all goes to the right tube. What if you put it in the middle? Then it gets halved. Each pipe will end up with 120 instead of one getting 240. Moo? Moo. So what's the deal with the question marks? Those represent unknowns in the target values. The one with 3 question marks means it's supposed to be a 3-digit number, while the ones with only 2 mean those are 2-digit numbers. And of course, the single question mark means the value is only a single digit. What about the one that starts with a 3? Well, I would guess that means the hundreds digit has to be 3. So question 4 means the tens digit has to be 4. And question 5 means the ones digit has to be 5, right? Yes, I think so. So let me see if I've got this. We need to adjust the lever so the liquid gives us the right numbers on the bottom. That's correct. Once you've got all the levers set, pull the power. I think you pull down on the power lever like this. Ah, makes sense. I think that about covers it. Oh wait, one more thing. The liquid will only flow from top to bottom. The manual was very specific about that. Okay, let's do this thing. Okay, this needs to be only 2 digits. So 120 divided by 2 is going to be 60. So that looks about right. And then this needs to be 3 something. Let's see how this is going. Okay, so these 2 are right, but this one is not. Okay. Now this one is right. So I'm going to voucher to say that these 2 are correct. Still no? Okay. Now that one's right, so this is correct. No? Okay. There we go. You believe in me? Thank you, Cloth. Yes, I am a champion. Look. And we've got a machine on. It turned the power on. Let's see. This. A blue clock. It says 510 minutes on the face. That's a long time. 510 minutes. This one's even longer. Or shorter. 11400 seconds. Not sure why. I don't want to really... Do I have a calculator? I don't think I do. No. Not in this one. There was in the last one, which it always struck me as odd that there wasn't one in this. Okay. This one looks like it's the blue and the red in hours and minutes. So if this one is 510 minutes, and I'm just going to pull out a calculator here. Where did I set my phone down at? There it is. Math be mathin'. 510 minutes is 8.5 hours. So 8 hours and 30 minutes. And then 11,400 seconds is 3 hours and 10 minutes. Okay. So, let's see here. These ones are a little bit harder. 310 and 830. So, let's see. 6, 8, and then 30 is gonna be here. And then 3 and 10. There we go. You did it! It unlocked. See if you can open it. What is this? Interesting. And then I don't quite know what this one might be. Looks like, yep, even the puzzle's so similar. This one looks really kind of complicated, doesn't it? We'll have to figure out what code we need for that, though. 4 spots. I didn't click on you again. Let's see. Let's see if we can't find something. Let's see. Can't understand any of this. None of these have anything useful. Let's see. Let's see. Where is the spot that this is looking at? You think this picture was taken with the laptop camera? There are 2 bundles of folded cardboard boxes. Look at the space between the boxes on the left and the wall. Is there something there? Ah, there we go. Let's see if we can... What? Fantastic game. Did cloth help? A little bit, I suppose. There we go. The boxes, let's move them. Ooh. Well, we saw something like this before. We should probably scan that. Look at the screen. 7213. I'm gonna bet that that's our password for the other door here. 7213. Fantastic. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 2. 1 and 3. There we go. Excellent. Good work. Now open it up. And we need that. Fantastic. And we'll take this over here. What is this thing? It's huge. I would guess it's used to analyze things. Looks like it's missing a part. Wait, Sigma, I think you got the missing part right there. Of course we do. Because I know what I'm doing. Looks like it would fit. Here we go. There we go. And then we need this. I think I could put the rainbow colored root here. Nothing's happening. Hold on. It's moving. Looks like it's finally ready. But ready for what? Well? Ready for you to use this, I am guessing. This screen. I think. Let's use this screen. I think I've got it. This machine is a CT scanner. You mean like from a hospital? Yes. One of those things that can take pictures of a cross-section of your brain and organs and stuff. Yes. It can image things other than the human body, too. Like this root, for example. Okay. So what we're seeing on the left is a slice of that root. I think so. What are we supposed to do then? I think trial and error is going to be the best way to figure this one out. Just start messing with it and we'll see what happens. Alright. Dragging up and down where the image of the root is displayed will allow you to scroll between layers. The bottom layer has 8 circles of different colors. 4 of those circles are blank. Assign an appropriate number to each circle. The numbers you can use are displayed below the cross section. You can move the numbers where they need to go by dragging them. Here goes nothing. Okay. Okay, so looks like our top layer means that whatever we get to needs to total 100. Right? So, pen here. Thank you. The top layer is 100. And then we're going to scroll this down a little. And then we've got 4/16 of 100, 3/15 of 100, 6/20 of 100, and then whatever's left. So, let me see here. Looks like it. So, bringing out my trusty old calculator again because I really just don't feel like doing the math. 4/16 is 25%. So that of 100, that's going to give me 25. Let me write that in red. 25. This is going to give me 0.3. So I would say that's a 30. And then here, 3 by 15 is 20. And then what's left after we add all those together? 20 and 30 and 25 leaves us with 25 more. So 25 more. Fantastic. We're going to scroll down, and then so each of these should total up to those numbers. So for example, the green totals to 30, so 21 and 9 should be our answer here. And then this is going to total to 25, so that should be a 6. And this has got a total to 20, so we need an 8. And this is going to total to 25, so we need a 10. How's everyone in chat been doing lately, Abdi? I think we're doing pretty well. Hello, how are you tonight? Huh. Looks like I got it. You sure did. That's amazing. Good work. And we got the other puzzle. The color changed. I wonder. Have a look, Sigma. Yay! The other puzzle! The other answer! Yay! We get to go unlock the safe now. I can't tell you how long that puzzle took me the first time I played this game, in all honesty. You're tired? Also smart, Neko? Again, I'm playing off of a slight bit of memory along with, like, everything else, so... I have some advantage. Moon, star, sun. Because we always do the blue one first. Piece of cake. We'll go through these archives later on, honestly. Like, it's because these are all these secret things that we keep getting. Like, these are all the yellow folders we've been getting. So we'll go through them eventually. Sun, moon, moon. If you're tired, you should get some sleep cloth. Yes, it opened! Okay, let's get our prizes. First, we've got a map. We came down here, blah, blah, blah. Same thing we get every time we get a map. Whatever, moving on. Our next prize is, let's see. The Ambidex cards. They have a moon on them. That means these are the moon cards the announcer was talking about. Now we can play the next AB game. They gave us 2, just like with the sun cards. I'm a solo, so I'll take 1. That's fine with you guys, right? Sure, go for it. We've got 2 other things left. I've seen one of them before, but this one... Is it some kind of input device? It has a keyboard on it. And a cable connected to the top. We can worry about that later. Might as well take it with us for now, though. And finally, the key. We can go out now. This should unlock the exit. No more screwing around, let's move. Trash this page. I wonder what this room was anyway. Oh? You didn't notice? Notice what? The thing on the other side of the glass. It looks kind of like a metal octopus. I think maybe that's an annihilation reactor. Annihilation? You mean like the bomb? Yes, the core of the annihilation bomb would work on the same principles. I think Phi knows a lot more than me about these things, though. Well, I wouldn't say that. I've just picked up a few tidbits of information here and there. Tidbits, huh? If it is what Luna thinks, it should be pretty simple. There's going to be a bunch of matter and antimatter in there, probably hydrogen and antihydrogen bumping into one another. But when they do, they annihilate one another. That's where you get the name. And release a bunch of energy. You can actually calculate how much energy by taking the mass defect and... Guys, stop. Too complicated. You're saying that octopus thing is a machine that runs off annihilation energy, right? Well, machine is a weird way to put it. It's more like an engine, like a steam engine or an internal combustion engine, just better. All the electricity in this facility is generated by Mr. Octopus. So that would make this room... Yes, this is Mr. Octopus's control room. I guess it doesn't really matter what the octopus is at this point. We're all done with this room. All we've got to do is insert the key. Okay, let's go. Yes, let's. I agree. 3, 2, 1. Unlock the door. Fantastic, we did it. What do you mean a what?
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
Okay. Huh? What's going on?
Maybe someone from another team opened one of them. They must have found a moon card.
Well, why the hell would they just go and open one of the doors on their own?
We should get back upstairs. Whoever jumped the gun is probably in the warehouse.
Right. Okay, let's go. Yes, there are bombs near this thing. In fact, bombs of the same kind of energy. Well, we only know for certain that there's one bomb, but it does have a 3 on it, so... We leapt out of the magenta door and into the warehouse. There stood Tenmyoji, Dio, and Clover. Hey! What the hell is this? Why'd you open one of the AB rooms before the rest of us got back?
Clover and I haven't done anything.
Dio didn't feel like waiting, I guess.
True, we do know there's a Bomb Zero. But we only know that from another timeline.
You got a problem?
Yes! Yes, I do have a problem.
Why? I don't remember saying anything about waiting until everyone got back to open the AB rooms.
Are you kidding me? We didn't talk about it because we thought it was common sense.
Sigma's right.
That would suggest 4, wouldn't it, Cryo?
We were able to get back quickly, but the others could still be stuck somewhere. What if they can't get back in time?
No sooner were the words out of her mouth.
Oh, thank goodness. You're all here.
Here we go again.
Yes. It's Quark, you see?
What? What happened to Quark?
He's collapsed.
He collapsed. It happened so suddenly. We were just searching our room.
What?
Please, you must hurry to the infirmary. His condition could change at any moment. You should go.
Yep.
Oh no.
We're going. Tenmyoji shoved Kay aside and leapt through the yellow door. The rest of us exchanged a few startled looks, then ran off after him. Come on, let me skip, please.
Quark.
There we go. Skip all of this. You mean in the control room? All that had was a bunch of stuff for controlling the generator. I don't think anybody would put medicine in there.
What about you, Kay? Was there any medicine in your room?
I'm terribly sorry. There was nothing of the sort in the archives. Books and so on in abundance, but no medicine.
Oh God. Then he's going to... Oh God, no.
Look, just to be sure, where did the three of you go?
Someplace called the Bee Garden. It was kind of like a park with trees and stuff.
But...
Yeah, no medicine. Maybe some medicinal plants?
Tenmyoji slumped to the ground. For a moment, there was silence.
Quark?
Here we go with this again. Do. There goes Alice. We all start running after Alice. No one here, huh? Damn, where did she go? No point in complaining. I just needed to look somewhere else. I turned and headed toward the exit. Bum bum bada bada bum bum. Going to check out the archives. So this is the archives, huh? Kay, Quark, and Alice searched this room. Damn. Nothing here either. We need to find her quick or she's gonna do something bad. If she loses it like Quark did, nobody's around to stop her. Shit, I need to hurry. I decided to try the garden where Clover, Tenmyoji, and Dio had gone after passing through their door. Do. The first thing I noticed was the smell. Plant life, we just read this a little bit ago. Just like Clover said. Plants and stuff everywhere. I walked slowly down the path, still slightly stunned. Most of the facility had been cold, dull metal, but this room was positively verdant. Man, hard to believe there's something like this here. What the hell is this even for? As strange as the garden was, Alice needed to be my priority. I reined my thoughts back in and continued down off the path and into the grass. I'd only gone a few steps when I stopped short. Alice!
Oh, there you are. Good. I'm glad you showed up.
Huh?
I just got here a minute ago. She was like this when I found her.
It's time for you to go to bed. Good night and see you later. Bye, Kirby. Have a good night.
When you showed up, I was getting ready to take her to the infirmary.
Does seem familiar because this is the path we went down. Like, this is where we found her. Not last timeline, because last timeline we found her in the crew quarters, but the timeline before that we found her here. So guess what, guys? Alice is alive.
Yeah. Her breathing and pulse seem normal. She doesn't appear to have any obvious external...
So she's just unconscious.
Looks like it.
What about the scalpel?
Doesn't look like she has it. Figure she probably dropped it on the way here. Anyway, we need to get her to the infirmary. Give me a hand here.
Right.
Wait, hold on. There's something I need to tell you. Just stay calm.
What?
Look to the right.
My right or your right?
Your right.
What the hell? Now we've found 2 bombs. Like, physically found. We may need to make a choice for each, maybe. This is a bomb.
Exactly. I'm pretty sure someone didn't move it here from the crew quarters. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's an entirely different bomb. Look at the number on the side.
It says 1. The one in the crew quarters said 3. Shit. Then there's no question, huh?
I've got more good news. Just think about the numbers for a moment.
You're saying there's a 2 bomb out there somewhere.
I can't be sure, but it does seem pretty likely.
Sippy, sippy, sippy. Damn it. That means we're talking about an explosion the size of 3 tons of TNT.
Yeah.
Who said it?
Clover, Tenmyoji, and Dio investigated the garden. There's also a chance someone else said it. Anyone could have come here after they left and before we showed up. Anyway, we need to move Alice. Help me out here.
Alice was later than I expected, and Fi and I managed to set off towards the infirmary at a brisk pace. Is it gonna let me skip this?
Alright, please pay. You need to hear this. The Atom has finished scanning Alice.
Of course not.
What did it say?
Her results are identical to Quark's. She has also been infected with Radical 6.
Fi had called everyone else back after I'd brought Alice to the infirmary. 7 sets of eyes widened as Luna spoke.
Oh no.
No! What's going to happen to her?
Well, like I said before, there's only one way to cure Radical 6. It's a special antiviral treatment. Whether or not there's any around here, though. No!
No, it's just an explosion, hon. And they said it's each one of these bombs is an explosion worth about 1 ton of TNT.
No! Oh, Alice! I don't want you to die! Please! Please don't die! I don't want to be alone! Don't die!
Clover wrapped her arms around Alice's unconscious body and began to sob. None of us had the heart to pull her off, so all we could do was stand and watch uncomfortably.
Ten minutes remain. On all players, please enter if no vote is recorded before the deadline.
Guys, I think we should get back to the warehouse.
What about Alice and Quark?
I guess we're just gonna have to leave him behind.
No! I'm not leaving!
Clover.
I'm staying here! Like heck I'm gonna leave Alice all alone!
She's going to be fine. I gave her some Soparil. She'll just be sleeping like Quark.
I don't care! I just want to stay with her.
What if it gets caught in the explosion? I don't know.
She shouldn't have to be all by herself.
Whatever. She can do what she wants.
Huh?
I see. Dio and Tenmyoji's opponent in the next AB game is Clover. If she doesn't vote, then she'll default to ally. Which I don't think I need to mention would be pretty favorable for Dio. If she stays, He's got an easy round.
Whoa, what are you saying? You think I'm gonna choose betray?
Yeah, I do. Am I wrong?
Yes! Of course I'm gonna pick ally. For one, Tenmyoji's gonna be in there with me. I can't just ignore his opinion and make my own choice. Right?
No, I won't be going. I can't leave Quark here when he's like this. I'll be staying, just like Clover.
Hey, come on now.
Knock it off, Dio. He's too smart to let you make a scapegoat out of him.
What the hell? Why are you so suspicious of me?
Yes?
What if Dio stays behind too? If Clover, Tenmyoji, and Dio all don't vote, then everyone allies, right?
Oh, you don't know?
Know what?
This. You didn't find a note like this one?
This is our not voting is not a
Wait,
option.
what's this?
We found it in the archives.
Well, there sure as hell wasn't anything like that in the garden.
We didn't find one in the control room either.
Interesting. Apparently only the archive had one.
What does it say?
Why don't you read it for us, Sigma?
I took the note and, still slightly confused, began to read. Here are some more AB game rules for you. Not voting's not a option. If both parties refuse to vote, then everybody gets penalized. In other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote.
You see? At least one member of each trio must vote. Otherwise...
That means Kay has to vote. Quark and Alice certainly aren't in any condition to. If he doesn't, all 3 of them are screwed.
Wait a second. Kay's got 6 BP right now. His opponent is gonna have to default to ally. That means if Kay chooses betray, he's gonna have 9 points.
You needn't worry. I have every intention of choosing ally.
Because he'd kill Alice if he chose betray.
Oh, give me a break. You expect us to just swallow your bullshit?
Oh dear. Dio, please, think for a moment. You do realize that Alice currently only has 1 BP, don't you? If I were to betray her, what would happen?
Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized, just like when you break the rules.
I am not so desperate to escape that I would be willing to kill. Therefore, I will definitely choose ally. Indeed, I really have no choice. Unless, of course, I wish to become a murderer.
5 minutes remain.
We don't have time to argue about this. There's only one solution. Clover, you're going to have to go vote for us.
Huh?
What does that mean?
What, did I use big words? It means this!
I'd never seen someone move that fast before, let alone someone as old as Tenmyoji. In the blink of an eye, he'd covered the few feet between himself and Dio and slammed a closed fist into the other man's chest. Dio fell to his knees, wheezing for air. Tenmyoji waited half a second to make sure he was down, then turned to look at Clover.
He's not gonna stay down forever. Get out of here, Clover.
But...
You and Kay are in the same position now. I've only got 1 BP, just like Alice.
Interesting. So long as Tenmyoji doesn't vote, Clover's only choice is to choose ally.
Admittedly, there is a chance she might kill me.
Are you saying you trust me with your life?
That's about the size of it. Well, what the hell are you standing around for? Get! You don't need to worry about Alice. I'll keep a good eye on her, I promise. Now get moving! You still don't trust me.
No, that's not it at all.
Sippy, sippy. Thank you. You don't need to be getting me that high, though.
I trust you.
3 minutes remain until Apodex game polling closes.
We need to go.
Come on. Okay, take care of Alice.
She'll be fine.
That seemed to finally satisfy her, and we were off. We ran as fast as we could, leaping through doors and tearing through rooms on our way back to the warehouse. chat? We are against Phi here. Do we? Ally or betray? Have you missed anything? Well, everybody's sick. We saved Alice. She's alive. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
You've all got a moon card, right?
Yes, we do.
Good. Then let's go. Four AB gates yawned open as we swiped our cards. The fifth one, the one Dio had opened, stayed empty. You're helping your great-grandma with something? That's okay, Clough. The sixth, which would have been Alice's, remained unopened. Kay and Clover quickly entered the second and third from the right, and Luna and I headed into our own.
Hold on a minute.
What is it?
You're going to choose Ally, right?
Yeah, why do you ask?
Of course we are.
You promise?
Sure, I promise.
Cross your heart?
Cross my heart.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt if you double-cross me.
You have a bad feeling about this? Don't sweat it. I'm a man of my word. Phi frowned but said nothing and disappeared into our own AB room, the second from the left. Luna and I nodded to one another and headed for the last one, the leftmost room. And chat says we ally. Cloth feels like cloth.
One.
What are you going to do?
Well, I don't have a choice, do I? I promised. I said I'd choose
Yes,
ally.
but Phi has 6 BP. If she betrays us...
Yeah, she'll have 9 points. I know.
Right.
What do you think we should do, Luna? Looks like chat's on the same page? Yeah.
It's your decision, Sigma. I'll be in the same position either way.
What?
You have 6 BP too, don't you? That means if we betray Phi, and she chooses ally...
Then I would have 9 points.
Yes. You see? In either case, I could end up with someone in my group reaching their goal.
20 seconds remain.
That's it. We don't have any time left. You have to make a choice.
Are you sure this is okay with you?
Yes.
Alright. I turn to face the machine.
10 seconds.
What am I gonna do?
8, 7,
6, 5.
6,
Ally or betray,
5,
blah blah blah. Give us some suspense. This is impossible.
3,
No, it's not.
2,
Just
1.
pick an answer. Bum, 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 bum.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
Okay.
Thank you for your participation.
Oh, there we go.
Ambidex gates now opening.
Luna and I stepped out of our AB rooms a little later than the others. They were already gathered in front of the projection, awaiting the announcement of the results.
You chose ally, right? Are you sure that was okay?
Of course. What else was I gonna do? I promised. It'll be fine. I'm sure Phi chose ally too.
Really?
Come on, what's with you? Do you not trust Phi?
No, that's not what I mean. It's just...
Let's just go have a look, shall we? Why are we even talking about this? We'll know what happened in just a few seconds.
You're right. Let's go.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
Fluffy didn't vote at all.
Please direct.
Blah, blah, blah. This game can be long-winded. Ally. Ally. Ah! And Fi betrays us.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Hey! What the hell is this? Why did you choose betray? I thought we promised.
We? I don't remember that.
What?
You promised me. You said you'd choose ally, but I don't recall promising you anything. I was free to choose whatever I wanted.
Oh, hold on.
You should have seen this coming. I told you I'd make you pay. And now I am.
Why is she making us pay? Huh? I had absolutely no idea what she was talking about.
You reap what you sow. This is your fault. You chose betray first.
First? Do you mean in round 1?
No, I mean the first round too.
What? Have you lost it? Take a real good look at the results up there. This is round 2. My vote was ally. Yours was betray. I didn't betray you. I've never betrayed you.
Yes, you have. Remember? Oh, don't lie to me, Sigma. Drop the act. There's no way you don't know by now.
Hello, Hammer Bro. Know about what?
What's happening to you? The strange things you've been seeing.
Do you mean the premonitions? I wanted to say it, but as the word formed itself in my mouth, I felt a tingle along the back of my neck. Somebody was looking at me. I turned around to see Luna, Clover, and Kay.
What are the two of you talking about?
It's nothing. Forget about it.
I'm afraid it's not that simple. You were the only person who chose to betray this round. Is there some connection to what you and Sigma were discussing?
It wasn't Alice that was able to jump timelines. Fi does.
Yes, there is a connection, but you wouldn't believe me.
You don't know that. We might believe a lot.
Fi looked away and scowled. For several long moments her eyes stared off in the distance, and I could also see her mind working. Finally she sighed and spoke.
Right. Well, I've got 9 points now. So sorry, but I'm out of here.
Huh? What do you mean?
Do I really have to explain it? I'm leaving. Through the number 9 door.
Hey! Wait! I scrambled around in front of her and threw my arms out.
You're in my way. Move.
No! I'm not letting you go. What happened to you? I didn't think you were the kind of person who'd ditch the rest of us so you could get away.
When someone betrays your trust, feels like a part of you dies.
You're betting if we go back
Me,
and
I
choose
guess it was the
betray,
part that cared.
she chooses ally, and that was her first round too.
I don't think you have even the slightest idea what that feels like.
Betrays your... Wait, are you saying...
Whatever. Just get out of my way.
No, I'm not moving.
I see. Then you leave me no choice.
As she spoke, Fi bent down. Then shot up in the air and over my head. I spun around to see her standing next to the number 9 door, her hand on the lever. No, we got betrayed, Fluffy. It's midnight. You go sleep now. Night-night, Fluffy. You...
Nice try.
She grinned and tightened her grip on the lever.
Plaudite, acta est fabula.
What the hell's that?
It's Latin. Applaud. The play has ended. That's what it means.
Latin?
See you later.
Wait, stop. A bolt of searing light roared through my brain. When I came to, I was floating in a field of nothingness. another to be continued. We're getting a lot of those tonight, aren't we? Let's go betray her. I have a feeling that'll shed some light on some stuff. Bum, ba, da, bum, ba, da, bum. Yep. And then we're going to have to come back.
Round.
Luna and I stepped out a little later than the others. They were already gathering.
You chose betray. Did you do
Yeah.
it to protect yourself? Were you worried that Fi might choose betray?
That's a good question.
Huh?
I'm honestly not sure myself why I did it.
Well, we should go see the results. I want to see how Kay and Clover voted.
Right. Let's go then. Click, 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 click.
Results, please.
Lots of allying, lots of allying. And Fi does ally here.
Points have been assigned. Please check.
Well played, Sigma. I guess a promise means a lot to you.
I had nothing to say. She was right. I had broken a promise.
Why did you do it? Nothing to say? I guess I misjudged you. I thought you were better than this.
Something is really happening here. It is.
That was not a smart move, Sigma. I won't forget this. I'll make sure you pay, even if it's the last thing I do. Elapsum semel occasionum, non ipse potest Jupiter reprehendere.
What's that? Not even Jupiter can catch a lost opportunity.
A Latin proverb.
What does it mean?
Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity.
You can tell that I've played this more than once.
Jupiter is a Roman god.
If Cryo subscribed to the channel, does this mean he gives money to himself? Technically.
Actually, he's kind of the Roman god. He's in charge of all the others. Not even Jupiter, the ruler of the gods, can take back what's been done.
Considering that Cryo is the main financier of the household, I mean, he makes all the money, but then, like, he hands it all over to me, and I make all the monetary decisions, so... Group effort? Question mark?
You did something bad. You're not gonna get a chance to take it back.
I turned away from Fi. I couldn't stand to look at her anymore. In front of me were Kay and Clover. Their eyes bored into me with cold disapproval, and I looked away. Oh. Fair enough, Cryo. A sugar baby that makes sure all the bills are paid, maybe. They'd both chose an ally as promised. The only person who'd betrayed anyone was me. The only person with 9 BP was me. Little wonder I wasn't very popular.
What do you intend to do?
You aren't thinking about trying to open the number 9 door, are you?
For a moment, I considered the unthinkable. Could I break through them and reach the door? Once I was through, I'd be out of the game and free from their judgment. But... no, I couldn't do that. How could I possibly justify leaving them all behind so I could escape on my own? Why had I chosen betray? In my memory, it seemed like an almost flippant choice, as if I'd just been curious to see what would happen if betrayal was what I wanted. I should have made that choice with commitment. But there I was, and I couldn't turn back. Even if I didn't try to open the number 9 door, they would all be suspicious of anything I did. Trust is easy to break and hard to repair. Unless I could somehow turn back the clock, I was stuck with the consequences of my actions.
A lapsum semel occasionum, non ipse potest Jupiter reprehendere. Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity.
Oh boy. How could I do something that was beyond the reach of a god? Why hadn't I just chosen an ally? What would be happening to me right now? What if? What if? What if? Then Phi spoke and I blinked.
Sigma, we're just doing this to be safe. We can't let you run around with 9 BP. I'm afraid you're going to have to sleep for a little while. Okay?
Huh? I started to turn around, but it was already too late. I felt a heavy hand slam onto the back of my neck. And then everything went dark. Fantastic. Now let's go back. Back over to here so we can jump. And we're gonna ally this time. We did die, yes, basically. Bum ba dum bum. Oh my goodness. Stop taking your sweet
That was
old
not
time.
a smart move, Sigma. I won't forget this.
Are we back here? Yeah.
I'll make sure you pay, even if it's the last thing I do.
A lapsum semel occasionum.
We do need to come back here. Like we've like going down the betray
Round
path
2 of the
unlocks
Amidex
the
game.
lock that we just created in the
You
other
chose
timeline.
Ally, right? Are you sure that was okay?
Yeah, of course. Phi did too.
You sound pretty sure of yourself.
Oh, it's not confidence. I already know.
What?
Let's just go have a look, shall we? We'll know pretty quick if I knew anything or not.
Let's go.
Let's go. Clicky, clicky. See, we're already getting, like, I can't even skip this because it's different.
Results from please start.
Oh, we can skip here. We see the same results. What the hell, Phi? Why'd you choose Betray? You chose Ally before.
I see. So you remember it too. The other round 2.
What? That wasn't even close to the response I'd expected. It felt anticlimactic. Hey, hold on a minute here. You know. You remember how I chose Betray last time in round 2.
Yeah, of course. Why do you think I chose Betray this time? Don't you remember what I said? That I'd make you pay?
Yeah, I do remember that. Then this is you making me pay.
Yes.
Wait. No. That didn't make any sense. Something wasn't right. How could we both know about an earlier round 2? How could there have been an earlier round 2? Was it some sort of alternate history? What the hell was I thinking? That was conspiracy theory shit. Even if there was some sort of alternate timeline or universe or whatever, there was no way I could know what had happened in it. No way I could know. At least, I didn't think there was any way I could know. But if I could, then how? I remembered Phi choosing Ally, then scowling at me when I broke my promise and swearing revenge.
That was not a smart move, Sigma. I won't forget this. I'll make sure you pay, even if it's the last thing I do.
You think the game will eventually lead to what is known as a mindfuck? Oof. Interesting call out. How is this possible? I mean, have you ever heard of the morphogenetic field theory? Why did I know that? Perhaps more importantly, why did Phi remember it? What the hell did any of this mean? It had happened before, hadn't it? During round 1, when I was playing against Alice. I'd seen something. Phi and I had chosen Betray. But for some reason, I'd seen a reality where we'd chosen Ally instead. Suddenly, I realized that I wasn't alone. I looked up to see Luna, Clover, and Kay. They all began to speak at once.
What happened?
Why did you choose betray?
Yeah, you're the only one who didn't vote ally.
Fi looked away and scowled. For several long moments her eyes stared off into the distance, and I could also see her mind working. Finally she sighed and spoke.
Right. So sorry.
She jumps over our head. I felt myself speaking before I even knew what the words were. Lapsum seminal ocasium non ipse potest Jupiter reprehendere. Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity. Are you sure this is how you want it to end? What about the nonary game? Zero. The bombs. We still don't know the truth about any of it. If you leave now, we never will. Is that really what you want?
Fine.
Fi slowly let go of the lever. Look, I'm sorry about betraying you. I'm honestly not sure why I did it.
Forget about it. This time you chose ally and I chose betray. I think we're even.
What are you talking about?
When did you betray her? Are you talking about round 1?
No, we aren't talking about round 1, we're...
Just drop it. There's no point. I doubt they'd understand even if you did tell them.
Yeah, you're right.
Huh? I don't get it.
Well, at least it seems Fi has decided to remain.
You've really changed your mind?
Yeah. I'll stick around a little longer. Like he said, I can't leave until we figured out what's going on.
The AB game will continue until someone opens the number 9 door. If someone reaches 9 BP and doesn't open the door, the game will keep going.
Oh man, that's a relief.
Please don't scare us like that again.
Much different treatment to me than to Fi.
The Ambidex Gates, Round 3, Star Keys. There is no set limit on usage of the Star Keys.
Yay, yippee, huzzah!
The Ambidex Gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
As many times as we want, huh? Then that means...
As long as you have the star keys, you can play the AB game as many times as you want.
Fantastic.
You probably won't be allowed to play it continuously, however. There's a period of time between when the doors open and when the polling ends.
Based off the last 2 rounds, I think it's about 45 minutes long.
So you can repeat the game once every 45 minutes or so.
Oh, that's right. Didn't Zero Jr. say something about that?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Oh yeah. What are your bracelets, guys? Looks like I'm a red solo.
I'm a magenta pair.
Me too.
That means we'll be a team this time. I think we'll do great.
Yeah.
Who's gonna be my partner then? I'm a cyan pair.
They do not appear to be here. I, for instance, am a yellow pair.
Huh? Wait a second. If Luna and Clover are a magenta pair, Fi is a cyan pair, and Kay is a yellow pair, who the hell am I supposed to partner with?
The cyan pair, I imagine.
Vi and her mysterious partner.
How do you figure that?
Sigma, what colors are added together to create cyan?
Green and blue, right?
What color would you get by adding your red to that?
Red, green, and blue would be white.
Exactly.
So you're saying the next set of chromatic doors are going to be white?
Yes,
How do you know?
because I have seen them. After leaving the archives, we found a warehouse very similar to this one. In it was a set of white doors. Well, to be precise, a set of doors which radiated white light.
Yeah, I saw him too. After we were finished in the garden, we went to the same warehouse he's talking about. They had the same little lock thingies. I'm 100% sure they're the next chromatic doors.
What about the people back in the infirmary?
You bring sad news. Skeletor, what's wrong? Yellow's your favorite. Ugh.
Do they know about the white doors?
Yes. If we exclude Quark from their number, then I believe they do.
I wonder what colors they are.
As far as pairs go, we're missing a cyan and a yellow.
If Sigma's a red solo, then we should have a green solo and a blue solo back in the infirmary.
Annie Wave has retired? What? Oh. Oh my. That's 07s indeed. Can we get some 07s in the chat? Skeletor, wow. I mean, thanks for bringing the news, sad as it may be. Some Fs, some 07s.
Well, I'm going back to the infirmary. I'm kind of worried about Alice and Quark.
I'll go too.
As will I.
Oh, that's right. Wait, guys. There's something I need to tell you.
Huh? What is it?
Go on.
I meant to say something earlier, but I guess there was just so much other stuff going on. I looked at Phi. She nodded back. Whom is Anywave? It's not a person. It is a website for the free sharing of anime. See, the truth is, we found another bomb.
What?
Oh no.
You found another bomb?
Where?
In the garden. They have the Wiz Khalifa see you again. Maybe they got forced to shut down. Maybe they will bring something back somewhere else. Oh, sad day indeed.
No, that's not possible. We didn't see anything like that.
Could you have missed it?
No! No way! We checked every part of that room.
Until we meet again indeed, Skeletor. Hopefully next time on better terms. There was a number on this one too. It said 1. Since the one we found in the crew quarters said 3 on it, well...
You think there might be a third bomb out there somewhere?
I think there's a good chance.
Very well. We should split up and find this other bomb. It could be anywhere.
Yeah, I agree.
But even if we do find it, what are we supposed to do?
That is a concern for later. At the moment, our primary concern should be finding it.
Indeed.
You can't fight an enemy you can't see, after all.
Precisely.
All right, I'll head back to the infirmary and let everybody else know.
Please.
How about we set a time to meet back here, just in case? The time we have left until the chromatic doors open is... Let's see...
Quite a bit, actually.
1 hour and 57 minutes.
I think approximately half of that should be enough. When we have 1 hour remaining, we should meet back at the infirmary. Acceptable?
That sounds good to me.
Right. I'll tell the others too.
Good. Let's go. Aloe ambush. Alex, hi Jingu. Hi, welcome in. Hello. Hi. Hi. Aloe winded down for the night, and so the dinos and you are here. Fantastic. So these are the white doors that Kay and Clover were talking about. Yeah, there's the lock thing. Ow. How is the rest of the stream, Aloe? Can you link drop yourself, pretty please? No question, these are chromatic doors, I guess.
So it seems.
Ah! When did you...
I've been here the whole time.
Seriously? I didn't notice you at all. Was poppin'? The fact that we haven't gotten a damn ending. We keep getting locked routes.
Oh. I guess your hearing's starting to go. How sad.
Ugh. So what do you want? Why are you stalking me?
I'm not stalking you. I just followed you here.
You're finally getting good now that you have all the good gear and boss fights only take 20 minutes instead of 40? You know, we do keep dying. It's pretty much the same thing. But how did you do it? You were totally silent. Are you Batman?
I already told you I'm not. Remember? Back in the AB room when we met?
Yeah, actually. You also jumped super high all the way up to the ceiling. Lee! Twipped on your way and fell. Aw. Head pats for Lee. Good to see you, though. You got distracted. No, I feel it. I feel it.
Right. Aren't you curious about that graffiti?
Graffiti? Oh yeah, that. Memento mori if the ninth lion ate the sun. Did a kid write that or what? I wish I was wrapped in a burrito blanket. Instead, I do all the wrapping into the burrito blankets.
Why do you say that?
Well, they managed to spell ninth wrong. Who puts an E in there?
You're right.
Then again, maybe it means something.
Do you know what it means? The Latin part.
Hey, now give me a little credit. Even I know what memento mori means. You see it all over the place. As far as I know, it translates to something like, be aware of death, or remember your mortality. Never forget that we all die someday. I guess it's a sort of cautionary thing.
What about the other part?
It's exactly what it says on the tin, right? Some sort of conditional about lions and suns. Anything come to mind?
No, nothing. Nothing at all. What about you?
Me? Well, let's see. Memento mori if the ninth lion ate the sun. Memento mori if the ninth lion ate the sun. I repeated the words over and over in my head, but nothing. Whatever they meant, it was beyond me. But perhaps Phi. Latin?
Huh?
Don't you know Latin? Maybe you can figure out more of it.
Well, I know a little. More than most people, I guess, but I'm not an expert.
Then how'd you know that phrase?
Oh, that. That's from, this.
She unpinned the brooch from her chest as she spoke, and held it out to me. I hesitated for a moment, then took it.
Look at the back.
I turned it over. So I guess the I is pronounced like a J in Latin, huh?
Yeah.
What is this?
A memento of my late mother. Well, I guess it's something like a memento.
What does that mean?
She died right after I was born. I was raised by foster parents, and they told me where the brooch had come from. Apparently, it was the only thing my mother had left behind.
What about your father?
Don't have one. I guess you could say I was a bastard. I never saw his face, and I don't know his name. I don't even know if he's alive.
Oh. I couldn't think of anything else to say, so I just handed her back the brooch.
That phrase got to be almost like a prayer for me. Whenever I had to make a tough decision, I'd say it to myself. Sometimes I'd just repeat it over and over like a chant. Before long, I had it memorized.
Got it memorized. Poor Phi. Poor Phi.
Got me interested in Latin, and I started studying the language. Elapsum semel occasionum non ipsi protest Jupiter reprehendere. Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity.
She sounds like Alexander Hamilton.
Sounds nice, doesn't it? But it seems kind of funny now. I mean, look at us. We've done what Jupiter can't. We can find our lost opportunities. That's why I followed you here. I thought it would be a good idea to talk to you about all this. Alone.
Yeah. I agree.
There's something else we need to do too, though.
Find the number 2 bomb.
Exactly. So we should get going. I'm pretty sure the bomb isn't in here. There's nowhere to hide it. So...
You're off to sleep. Bye. Have a good gaming session. Yeah, we're probably not going to go too terribly much longer. I kind of know what's gonna happen in this, and I don't know if I want to do another. You're saying we should go somewhere else?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, have a good night, EMBT, and thanks for joining, thanks for subscribing. I really appreciate you being here. And like I said, we are here most nights, so, if not all. So I hope you have a good one. Bye.
Well, come on, don't just stand there. We need to get a move on.
Without waiting for a reply, she turned and started toward one of the exits. I followed. Yes, and for the 20 cents. True. Thanks, Clough. You're back. I'm Neko. Nice to meet you. The archives. Good place to hide a bomb. Now where the hell do we start looking?
I doubt it really matters. If it's here, we'll find it eventually.
So what about the Jupiter stuff?
We can talk while we look. Now get started.
I turned to a corner of the room and began to look while Fi spoke.
I'll start with a conclusion I've come to. Our consciousnesses seem to be able to jump through time. No, sorry. Through time isn't really accurate. It's more like we move through worlds.
Worlds?
Yes. I don't mean physical planets in this case. Talking about a whole different universe, really. Parallel worlds.
What?
Do you know about the many worlds interpretation?
Well, kind of. I think I've heard of it once or twice.
Oh, well, I'll just explain it. Let's say... I don't care what it is, but could you move? Scratch your head, cross your arms, put your hands on your hips. Anything?
I had no idea what this was supposed to explain, but I did as she asked. First person to give me a letter A through H gets to choose what we do. Letter A through H. Somebody, please. F. Locus. Mwah. Go, feelings, touch her heart. She dodged them. That's cold.
You did something gross just now, didn't you? But you could have chosen to tap dance or moonwalk.
Tap dance? Moonwalk?
The details don't matter. Just talking about possibilities here. Now, maybe there are other Sigmas in other worlds who did all of those things. All of these worlds and realities are branching off from one another. The choices you could have made branched off from the moment you decided what you were going to do just now. Every moment you make a decision, another universe branches off, on and on into infinity. Each of those branches is an alternate world. A world where a version of you did something different. Haven't you ever thought about what life would have been like if you'd made different choices? What if you'd gone to this high school instead of that one? What if you hadn't started a study group? What if you hadn't told that girl you liked her? What if? What if? But are those what ifs really just what ifs? Or are there other worlds out there where you did those things? Anyway, I've simplified it a lot. Doesn't have to be human actions, though. I just used your actions to make the explanation easier to grasp. The actions of a cat, the flight of a bee, the movement of a microorganism, even fluctuations in air temperature. All these can change history.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Maybe even a snail. Hold on a second there. I'll let microorganisms slide, but there's no way that air is conscious of anything.
Can you say for sure that you are?
What?
All of your actions are caused by the cells in your brain. If we go down a little further, then you could say all of your actions are the result of atoms or electrons, or smaller particles we haven't even discovered yet. Are those atoms and electrons still you making a decision? At that level, how different are you from the air? I'd say not much. Human existence is just one part of reality. Falling in love is like a tulip blossoming. A tulip blossoming is like a tornado forming in South America. See what I'm saying? The only thing that really matters is the action of the most elementary particles of matter. That's where history happens. That's where universes branch out. Hey, you stopped. Are you done with that shelf?
Oh, no, not yet.
Well, keep looking while I talk. How familiar are you with quantum physics? Never mind, don't answer that. I'll try and keep it simple for you. Let's see.
You a joke? What's up? What kind of joke? Because yes, I know the ceiling is up, but...
Hey, hand me that box, will you?
This one? Sure. I handed the box I'd been examining over to her. She set it down on the desk and opened the top. What kind of flowers do you bring to a Kiss concert? What kind? Tulips. I knew it was, I had a feeling that was going to be the answer, but... Alright, chat, what's your favorite flower? She set it down on the desk and opened the top.
Also... Ah, there's a stuffed lion over there. Perfect.
Lee's stream avatar is over here glitched out. Maybe that'll fix it. Did you get me? Like I said, I think I knew that that was going to be the answer, but... Orchids or hydrangeas? Orchids are my favorite. I love orchids. Orchids and lilies, actually. Perfect.
He's part of Felidae, too.
With that, she grabbed the lion and tossed it unceremoniously into the box. She also took a weight and an ink jar and put them next to the lion.
Alright, everything's ready. Remember that book in the crew quarters about Schrodinger's cat? It relates to all this stuff I've been talking about. Anyway, come look at the box.
What about looking for the...
This'll only take a minute. Now look.
I shrugged and peered into the box.
What do you see?
Well, there's a stuffed lion.
From now on, that's a cat. A living cat. This is important. Got it?
Yeah, it's a cat, meow.
Oh, man. This again?
Sorry, I can't help it.
I find that hard to believe. Ugh, fine.
You like roses? Kind of basic, but you like them? That's my third favorite flower, is roses. Specifically, the yellow roses with the pink or red tips. Those are my favorite ones. I mean, I also like purple roses, but...
Maybe I can just ignore it.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
Alright, what else do you see?
A weight that's not even a pond, and a jar of ink.
Right. Now the weight is going to be radioactive material. And the jar of ink is full of poisonous gas.
What? I'm getting out of here.
Idiot. It's not really full of gas. This is just hypothetical. Imagine that it's full of gas. So, what's the weight?
Radioactive material.
And the jar of ink.
Poisonous gas.
Exactly. Good work. Now, there's one other thing you need to know about the jar. If it's struck by any of the alpha particles the radioactive material emits, it'll break. These particles are emitted randomly, but there's a 50% chance that one of them will come into contact with the jar over the course of an hour. So let's close the lid. And pretend an hour has passed. Here's the question. Is the cat inside of the box alive or dead?
Is the Neko alive or is the Neko dead?
You can't open the box to check. And you can't hit the box. Obviously, you can't shake it either. It's also been soundproofed, so the cat could be howling up a storm in there and you'd never know. Basically, you have no idea what's going on inside the box. Do you remember what happens if the alpha particles hit the jar?
It breaks, gas fills the box, the cat inhales it, and death will whisk her away.
And what if the jar doesn't break?
The cat lives to tell the tale.
Haha. And what are the chances of either of those things happening?
About 50%.
Uh-huh. So, what's your answer? Is the cat alive or dead?
I can't possibly know.
Then guess. It's not hard. Alive or dead?
First person answer gets it. Is it alive or is it dead? Dead after boy. The world's a harsh place for a cat. I have a feline. The poor kitty's dead.
Nope. You're wrong.
It's alive?
That's wrong too.
Then what's the right answer?
The answer is that it's in a state where it is neither dead nor alive.
What? How does that make any sense?
It's an extrapolation of something we see at the atomic level. We don't know if an atom is spinning upward or downward until we measure it. Before it's measured, those two possibilities coexist. But as soon as the measurement is taken, obviously, only one possibility is the truth. That's what's happening with the alpha particles. Since we can't know when they were emitted or where, we only know the probability that they'll impact the jar. Because we can't observe anything that's happening in the box, that becomes the entire system. In other words, the box is like the atom. We don't know how the cat's life or death situation has resolved itself until we look at it. Until we do, it's just a bunch of possibilities. Do you get it? If the cat in the box is possibilities,
then it's both alive and dead.
Right. So, let's open the lid. And when we do, all the possibilities will collapse into a single truth. Meow. What a relief, huh? Looks like the cat's alive. Anyway, that's Schrödinger's cat. The many worlds interpretation is one theory for explaining that weirdness.
So there's another world out there where this cat died.
Yeah, that's the idea. Looks like that cat tick of yours cleared up.
Yeah. Well, your story was pretty insane.
Insane?
You don't think so? Just the idea of something being alive and dead at the same time. And if the moment the lid opened determines whether or not the cat's dead, then it's almost like events in the future can determine the past. I mean, the cat doesn't die when you open the lid, so it must have already been dead.
Exactly. You've experienced it, haven't you?
What on earth are you talking about?
Think back. Remember round 2 of the AB game? When you chose Betray, what was my vote?
Ally.
But what happened this time?
I chose Ally and you chose Betray.
Right. And both times, I put in my vote a full minute before the deadline. When did you push the button?
right before the deadline.
I see. Well, that makes this a little easier to explain.
Fi is cute. I agree.
If you chose betray, then my vote was ally. If you chose ally, then my vote was betray. But I made my choices a whole minute before you made yours. Don't you think that's strange? You do see what I'm saying, don't you?
That my choice in the future altered your action in the past.
Yeah. From your perspective, there's no other way to interpret it.
Now that I thought about it, round 1 had been the same. When I'd chosen ally, Alice had chosen betray. And when I'd chosen betray, she'd done the opposite.
Look at this die. I found it over there. Let me give you one last example.
As she spoke, she tossed the die in the box and quickly shut the lid.
All right. Answer this question. What number is the die on?
Alright, chat, number 1 through 6. What number is the die on? Bueller. Nobody? All but none of them? Give me a number to pick. 1 through 6. It's not that hard. Alright, fine. I'm just gonna pick 2.
Okay.
Could it be 2?
I'm going to open the lid. Good job. You got it right.
That was just a fluke.
Was it? Let's think about what was going on before I opened the lid. What number was the die on?
2, of course.
Haven't you been paying attention? The die is still a collection of atoms, isn't it? I don't think you can reasonably suggest that it was made of some different kind of matter.
Wait, so you're saying that before you opened the lid, the die was on all the numbers?
Uh-huh. That's one way to look at it, at least.
And then when you opened the lid, it was just one number.
Or it might have become that number when you declared which one it was.
Huh? Wait, what do you mean?
Your choice in the future has an effect on the past.
You're sleepy now, you're gonna go? Yeah, I'm probably gonna be ending actually really soon because this ending doesn't exactly go much of anywhere at this point in time. Stay evil, Neko. Meow. Night night. That's crazy.
Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. We got a little off topic there, but I think I made my point. Reality separates off into an infinite number of branches for each and every possibility. You and I seem to be able to jump from branch to branch. Of course, our bodies aren't doing the jumping. Our consciousnesses just sort of dive into other versions of ourselves in other worlds.
Whoa. I think I get it now. That's how you knew my name, right? You jumped in from another world. That's how you knew all those other things you shouldn't have known.
Yeah, that's the best I can figure out, at least. Unfortunately, it seems like we don't retain all our memories when we jump. Maybe we only remember particularly important things. I'm not sure how it works. But whatever the reason, it seems to be fairly limited. And often, we don't seem to remember jumping at all. Things will just sort of pop up.
That's why when someone asks us how we know X, all we can think to say is, I just knew.
Yeah.
What's causing this, then? I don't remember ever doing this before, so why would it start now?
If we knew that, I don't think we'd be having so much trouble. It's just...
Just what?
Well, pretty sure it has to do with why we're locked up in here. There's no way this doesn't have something to do with whatever Zero Senior's trying to do. Why would he have left that Schrodinger's cat book in the crew quarters?
You aren't kidding, are you? Maybe this is some sort of huge Schrodinger's cat experiment. And all 9 of us are locked up inside the box right now.
What if you've got it backwards?
Backwards?
We're outside of the box, and the rest of the world is inside.
Then the moment we step out of this place...
Yeah. We might be determining the history of the world outside.
No way. I had 1,000 other questions, but before I could open my mouth to ask them...
Oh, good. There you are.
Did something happen?
Yes, we found it.
Found what?
What do you mean, what? What else could we find? The bomb! The other antimatter bomb. The number 2 bomb is in the control room.
Oh, cryo. Is this it?
Yeah.
This is one of them, all right.
And it's number 2, apparently. Well, at least we found them all now.
No. There could be more. Like Kay said, there might be a number 4 bomb out there. We have no way to know.
Did you tell anyone else about this, Clover?
Well, not really. But, I wasn't the first person to find it.
Who was?
Kay and Luna. After they found it, they came to the infirmary and told the rest of us.
Who was in the infirmary?
Everyone. Tenmyoji and Dio were there. So were Alice and Quark, of course. Although they were still asleep.
So everyone who wasn't asleep knows about the bomb. I see.
Yeah.
There's nobody else here, though. Where'd they all go?
Right after we came here to look at the bomb, they all left. They were going to go look for you two.
What about Alice and Quark?
They're the same. Still sleeping. We checked them out just to be sure, but they seemed fine.
You think you know where the Zero bomb is? Where? That's good. Fi and I looked at one another and let out a small sigh of relief.
Oh, right. I checked everybody's bracelets when we were in the infirmary. Did you want to know what they were?
No. This is Mr. Octopus's room, and the number 2 bomb is here, Cryo. It took her only a moment to explain. Alice was a green solo. And Quark was a blue solo. Dio's bracelet made him a yellow pair. And Tenmyoji was a cyan pair. So what are our options for groups?
The next set of doors to open are going to be the white doors. That means we'll have to mix our colors so that we get white.
Fi laid out what that would mean. Option A. Fi and Tenmyoji would pair up with me. Kay and Dio would pair up with Quark. And Clover and Luna would pair up with Alice.
Huh? There's only one option?
Yeah. Any other combinations don't make white.
What about Alice and Quark? Luna said it's gonna be a while until they wake up.
We'll just have to carry them. The secondary doors won't open without 3 bracelets. And if we can't open them...
Yeah, we'll get penalized.
Exactly.
Don't worry about Alice. I'm on her team.
Are you saying you can carry her?
Yeah. Well, I can get Luna to help me.
True. I'm sure she'd be happy to help.
What about Quark?
He's on Kay's team. There shouldn't be any issues there.
Well, we still need to figure out what we're going to do about this bomb. Alice said we should be safe as long as it's not triggered with the remote.
Maybe, but we can't just leave them here forever. I mean, if they go off, then everything in like a couple 100 kilometers is gonna get fried.
Wait, a couple 100 kilometers? What are you talking about? That bomb should only have about as much explosive power as a ton of TNT. Which is nothing to sniff at, but that's nowhere near the kind of yield you're talking about.
It could be. What if these bombs are just like the detonator?
Oh. Oh. You mean that there might be a bunch more anti-hydrogen around here somewhere? Yep. Right over there.
The reactor.
Yeah. There are supposed to only be 18 antimatter reactors in the whole world. If that's one of them, then there's a lot of anti-hydrogen.
How much is a lot?
3.5 kilograms.
3.5. That's like 10,000 times more than Alice's 350 milligrams.
If there really is that much, and if it does explode,
then we would be looking at an explosion roughly 10,000 times more powerful than the bomb dropped on Hiroshima.
No. That's insane.
Wait, Clover, how did you know that?
know what?
That stuff about antimatter reactors.
Well, that's, during my training, they...
Training for what?
My job?
Ah, of course. I didn't realize waiters these days needed to memorize how many operational antimatter reactors there were worldwide. Or how much fuel each one of those reactors might be storing. You don't work at a cafe, do you?
Did you hear about that from Alice? Oh. Well, she's right then.
And why are you using antimatter reactors at a cafe?
That's, what we call the coffee machines.
What? Are you fucking with me?
I'm telling you the truth. I work at a cafe. It just might, be a kind of fake job to divert attention. I think they call it a cover.
What?
Then what's your real job?
I'm sorry. I really can't tell you anything else.
Why not?
It's classified.
Classified by who?
The government?
The way she says that is so cute.
The government?
That's right. Alice said her job was to eliminate enemies of the state or something. So you two do work together.
Oh no! Check your bracelets. How much time do we have left?
What are you talking about?
How long until the doors open? Come on, quickly!
Damn. We were supposed to have met up 5 minutes ago.
I'm heading back then. Remember, we're supposed to meet at the infirmary.
Thanks, Clover.
You guys hurry back, okay? Bye!
Hey! You haven't... Damn it. Cloth, she is cute, not gonna lie. But, And she's gone. I'm not gonna finish that train of thought. Fine. She's right, you know. We need to get going.
Hold on. I need to check something really quick.
What?
Oh, there you are. You're late. What were you doing?
Nothing.
When we arrived, everyone was already back. Quark and Alice hadn't left, of course. They were both sleeping soundly. Any traces of the madness we'd seen earlier long gone.
Clover told us. You've seen the bomb in the control room.
Yeah, with our own eyes.
So what the hell should we do? That makes 3 bombs.
Well, we have to do something. They're bombs, for God's sake.
Neko just recommends that you watch all of the 999 streams, Cloth.
There's a quick and simple solution.
Really?
Remember what Alice said?
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate. You see it? Right here. There's a port. If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
So, if we have the password, we can deactivate them?
Whoa, hold on a second. That's great and all, but we need that password input device she was talking about. Without that, we're still boned even if we did have the password.
Not a problem. We've resolved that issue.
Huh?
Show them.
I nodded and pulled it out of my pocket.
That was in the safe in the control room.
Exactly. We didn't have any idea what it was at first, but Fi figured it out. After Clover left, we tested it.
Turned out I was right. It fit perfectly.
Couldn't get it to do anything, though. We plugged in a couple random characters, but all we got was an error.
Still, I'm sure this is the thing Alice was talking about. We just didn't have the right password.
But why was it in the control room?
Do you think Zero Senior put it here for us?
That would suggest it was also Zero Senior who set up the bombs.
Doesn't that seem odd, though? Zero Senior wants us to play the nonary game, right? So why would he set bombs?
Maybe he wants to blow this whole place up if someone commits some crazy violation of the rules?
That doesn't make sense. Our bracelets already have poison in them. If someone breaks a rule, all he has to do is activate their bracelet.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, whatever the case is, there's one thing we can be sure of. The person who set these bombs is one of us. Whether or not that person is also Zero Senior isn't particularly relevant at the moment. But what is relevant is that they know the deactivation password. If we can figure out who that person is and question them.
We can get the password and turn the bombs off.
Exactly. That would be my quick and easy method. So fess up. Which one of you set the bombs? Not that I expect you to do that. So, we're going to be checking everyone.
Checking us?
Yes. Once they're set, the bombs are controlled by a remote. It stands to reason that whoever set them has that remote.
So you're gonna search us for it?
Yes. But no buts. If you refuse, that implicates you. Do what I say and you'll be fine, assuming you are actually innocent. Understand? No reason to wait. Let's get started. Anyone want to volunteer to go first? No? All right. Let's see.
Let's see. Wait.
Huh?
You only need to search one person.
What? Why?
Because I figured out who did it. I know who did it. The words were out of my mouth before I'd even realized I was saying them.
How can you... There's no way.
Yeah. I met Fi's gaze and nodded, then turned away. I know who set the bombs. That person... The person, you did it. The room was suddenly silent. But we haven't gotten enough endings for this. So... But it is 1 in the morning and we've gotten a lot more, like, locked endings. But if we look at the timelines, really the only place for us to go is through the yellow door. I actually got a good crack up earlier. I was like, oh, I really hope they go through the yellow door before the cyan door, because literally every possible route in the game is locked by the yellow route except for the DO ending. We lagged? What do you mean we lagged? We didn't lag. So I'm going to cut us to right at this point, or at least you didn't see it. Yeah, no, we didn't actually. We literally every ending is locked by the yellow door at this point. Cloth. Like, aside from the Dio ending, everything is locked by something that we do through the yellow door. Literally everything. Okay, so I'm going to save here. And next time we come back to this, we will be going through the yellow door. Whether that's Wednesday, whether that's not Wednesday, I don't know yet. Honestly, we will have to see. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. At least the story makes sense narrative-wise. Yeah, no, we're actually doing like really well narrative-wise, you know. I think that letting you guys make your choices to go the ways you want to go has worked out rather well. Let's see here though, to where we might go a raid. No sips for you. It was a TB, yeah, it was a to be continued. We don't have enough stuff done basically to get an answer to what we just finished doing. Let's see who's going and going and going. I'm not doing that. You're streaming that. What the heck? I don't even know what that is. Fun stream? I agree. I had a ton of fun. I had a ton of fun hanging out with you guys. Let's see. We might go there. I'm just looking because I wanna take us someplace nice. Let's see. How does everybody feel about actually, let me just make sure that this is not in subs only mode. It is not. How does everybody feel about the Binding of Isaac? You're about to fall asleep? We're gonna go on that quick raid. Please come with me. We'll go and do this. They're on a they're like 51 subs from 3K, and I would love to go support them with that. So we will head over to that stream. Add myself a redirect. There we go. Save that. Not that the redirects are really working right now. Here's the link in case y'all get lost. And until next time, bye!